Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as the Knights of Caledor going up against Naggarond under the command of Helebron. So this campaign is super late game. It's 240 turns in, which is surprising because the DLC's only been out for like a couple of days, so somebody's been playing a hell of a lot of Warhammer 2, which is understandable. And he's got a basic army in here, which is a good basic army, and small garrison. And it's just a case of this army here is significantly better than his. So he's only playing on hard difficulty, so could just be a simple case of maybe not somebody that's completely an expert at how to defend their settlements, and this could be a good opportunity for me to show them how to go about it in future. So let's do this and see how we go. I gotta wonder if he tried to... Oh, okay, so that explains a little bit. This is actually a difficult to defend settlement. It's probably one of the worst defending positions you can have. Squared settlement off with, like, loads of ways into the city, into the town square. This is one of the hardest settlement types to defend. Yeah. Okay. Not impossible. But there is way easier settlement types. Okay. So yeah, just gotta wonder what his method was for trying to sort out. So the enemy strength is slightly stronger than us. Okay. Oh, tons of artillery. Which, if we're out in the field, I'd be like, or attacking, I'd be fine. But the problem is, because of this settlement type here, there's loads of obstructions. The artillery is not really going to be very useful. Well, it's going to be very difficult to utilize it. It's just loads and loads of obstructions. I usually put them over here just to keep them out of the way somewhat, but yeah, not really great to have this much artillery in this settlement type. Like I said, not a good settlement to defend with. Because there's like the Black Crag settlement, for example. That's the one I go to as saying, like, that is the easiest settlement in the game to defend. Because the way the layout works, everything is in your favor. Everything. Alright, keep the Dragon Princes to defend them. There's just so many damn trees and shit in the way here. Alright, get them all off the walls. Alright, let's see. Gotta sort of estimate where they're going to be strongest coming through. Okay, so it's pretty weak defenses or attacking there. Most of it's going to come from over here. I don't think it's a good idea to put anyone up on the wall, because the dragon or whatever, these guys fight really well on the walls. We'd just be sacrificing our guys for a pitiful amount of damage. It wouldn't be worth it. Whereas if we make our fight here, they'll stagger in a little bit more, allowing our archers more time to kill them. And the dragon's just going to come in first. Okay. I'm not going to set it up like this. Definitely not. Alright. Just had to come up with a bit of a plan in my head. So Lothar and Seaguard, they'll be sort of like second line of defense.
It will be done. Spearman.
Not expecting a whole lot to come over here, so maybe just leave one.
We control the skies. White lions.
I'll put the two heroes there.
White lions.
Okay. So, I expect them to primarily be attacking from here and here, with the occasional dude coming around this way. Everybody needs to be on guard mode. We've got loads of archers. We'll see how we go. Should be fine. I guess one thing that we could do is, I don't know if this is a good idea. Probably isn't, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to leave these two here up on the walls, just for like a split second. As soon as that dragon decides to come at us, I'm going to run over here to try to shoot it, because the dragon is like really vulnerable to archer fire. Even though it's got scaly skin and everything, it's a big target. And try to shoot whatever's going to do out the most damage. So don't go for the tower. So they got artillery of their own as well. The eagle would be good for getting rid of that, but just not right now.
Eagle claw. For duty.
I don't know what we're going to do with these artillery. They're just going to have such a hard time shooting. I don't want to put them on fire at will, because they could end up shooting our own troops.
Battle ready.
Alright, off the wall now.
Ever vigilant.
Yeah, did a bit of damage to the Cold One Dreadnoughts. We got the better of them there.
Eagle claw.
Oh, right, yeah. That stuff's difficult to dodge. So, yeah, okay. Black Arc stuff as well.
Now, I never tire. Tireless. Right away. Loyal.
Okay, I will actually have them fire at will. Shoot at the Blackguard and Agarond, or... Okay, actually, that's working. Just shoot at... whatever, over here. It's fine. Okay, Black Dragon's coming in. This is going to turn into a mess real quickly. But the whole point of this was to stagger their forces in a little bit of time, rather than deal with it all at once. Okay, that did virtually no damage. And definitely don't want to fight him in melee. Well, okay, you do that. I mean, that dragon's going down pretty well. Let's let it be. That's a big advantage, getting rid of this dragon nice and early. Like I said, fighting it up on the walls, big disadvantage. Look how easily we took it out. And they're not even through the walls yet. Good stuff. Okay. Hang on. Okay, hold off now. That's all going pretty well there. Like I've said before, don't bother holding the walls. Look at this, we're already winning. Oh, man, that's not where it said it was going to come. Okay, they're just... Oh boy, okay. That's a bit overkill. It's a bit overkill. Some massive Black Arc fire stuff over here. Man, Spearman is still holding. This is a defensive position. This is working out very nicely. Okay, I need you to be shooting that Hydra.
Quickly now. Orders received.
The artillery is actually doing way better than I thought it would. Okay, now might be an okay time to go after the Reaper Bolt Throwers. I think it's hiding. Okay, focus on the War Hydra first. See if you can kill that, otherwise you're going to deal with it later. But then we need to get rid of those shades. Good. Hydra's gone. Yeah, that Black Arc stuff's drawing a lot of damage. More damage than their actual army. But yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we kill as many of their creatures as possible, so that you don't have to deal with them next turn. Make it easier for them to shoot them. If they're from the side on.
Fire Fireball. Advance.
Okay.
Acknowledged. It will be done. Ancestor.
Might hit our own troops a little bit, but that's okay. The Lothar and Seaguard are less important because they're part of the garrison.
Archers.
Oh god.
Without fail. Lothar Seaguard.
Oh, it's Helebron. Right.
For duty. Arthur, attack! As you say. Archers. Eagle claw. Ho!
How much missile resistance does she have? 40%. Okay.
What orders? Move! Noble prince! Now! At once!
And there's the army losses.
Never tire! To war!
Doesn't... Okay, hang on.
Battle call!
Get you over here. I think it's definitely a good idea if we make sure that she gets wounded. How'd you go over here? Alright. Honestly, I didn't expect this defensive position to work out this well. And I kind of wish that the army loss penalty wasn't inflicted so early, because we haven't actually done that much damage to them yet. But we did kill a lot of their best creatures.
Can I be praised? Assyrian Geyser!
Oh, no you don't. No you don't. I mean, she's probably going to get away, just because running units down is
Fireball!
really sort of awkward in this game.
Move!
But your army's strong enough that you should be able to fight and finish her off again.
Forward! Without question. For duty.
Yeah, she's moving a lot faster than I thought she would. Might be better actually to take out these dark shards. Yeah, we're not going to run her down, but I'll run these down. It'd be pretty funny if this guy here ends up getting more kills than anyone else in the map, just because he got to have the easiest kills. But really, Illyrian Reavers would have done better, just because they're faster. You know, in this situation. Are we done? Yeah. Alright, we'll have a look at the situation and see what needs to be done. So yeah, that unit there got wiped out, everything else is fine. But obviously, it's just a spearman unit, very easy to replace. So yeah, if I had to assume what this guy did was he tried to hold the walls. Big mistake. Most races can't hold the walls very well at all. Especially high elves. Archers don't fight very well on the walls. There are usually good choke points to be had in any settlement. Even a hard to defend settlement like that one can be defended way better if you don't hold the walls. See, I didn't put any units up on the walls, really, apart from the two heroes at the start. Didn't bother defending it at all. And we crushed them.
Subjugate them.
Yeah, you need to make sure
Turn them loose.
your money seems to be fine.
Drain them.
So, some notable examples of factions that should hold the walls are actually Vampire accounts and Skaven. Now, in regard to the Skaven, it's largely because the towers do so much damage, but this is only in major settlements. In minor settlements, you want to hold the wall just to buy time for warp bombing. Oh yeah, that's right, you were on Force March as well.
Weak and feeble.
I will see to it.
You overreach.
So she's getting replenishment thanks to the Black Ark there.
Prince of
Doesn't look like the campaign's going badly. Looks like it's doing pretty damn well. Got so much money.
I serve the king. Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
I think we just go over there, auto resolve that, and then that's the end of her. Oh, nope. Nope, she's got a lot of auto resolve power. Alright, I'll finish her off for you. I'm pretty good at finishing off old women. So, yeah, the biggest problem here is going to be the Black Arc stuff that's going to come down on us, so we kind of need to kill her quickly.
Archers.
I'm just going to keep these in reserve, put you in reserve.
Eagle claw.
Really want to try to snipe Helibron, even though she got loads of missile resistance.
Archers. Eagle claw. Acknowledged. Archers.
I've just fallen in love with checkerboard formation lately. For archers, it's so good. Okay. Go straight for Helibron.
Eagle claw.
She's not regenerating. Well, good.
Nagaroth rises.
It's good. Any shots that miss has a good chance of hitting the Black Guard of Nagrond as well, so. Good silver lining. Okay, now we really shouldn't let the Doomfire Warlocks get close.
Retribution.
Alright, good. She gone.
Swiftly. Advance. We go.
I tried to dodge it. They just wouldn't move.
Understood.
Alright, this Helibron's gone.
Archers.
God damn. That shit's painful.
We will obey.
Might be thinking maybe it would have been better to take out the Black Arc first, but I reckon after this, I don't know if we're going to be able to take out the... Maybe. Yeah, that Black Arc's got to go. Thing is though, you destroy it, it'll come back 5 turns later. You know, you can't get rid of Black Arcs permanently unless you get rid of Nagarond. It's one of the things that make Black Arcs really, really powerful. It's one of the key aspects of the strength of the Dark Elves.
Restrain them. Moving on.
She gone.
Prince of Elf.
Alright. Like, that army itself is not that big of a deal. Do you have any more Regiment of Renown available? Okay. I reckon we'll grab the Omen of Asurian.
The greater good has
What's
triumphed.
this? Oh, a dragon encounter.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Okay. Evenly matched battle. Loads of Black Arc Corsairs up against an Archer spam army. So we really need to hold them back as long as possible. Alright, I think we'll be okay. It's important that we don't blob up too much. I mean, for one thing, we've got archers. It's not good for them. But yeah, their abilities, that's what's doing all the damage. It's gotta go. Can't just leave it out here hanging around. And it kind of looks like this army here was more or less replaceable. Alright. This here is probably the best spot for defensive position as High Elves. Defensive position, but aren't you the attacker? High Elves always take defensive position, unless you got dragons.
Archers! For duty! Archers!
So just trying to work out how we're going to set this up.
Without fail. Loyal.
Okay. I'm gonna leave you over here. Hopefully some of them will chase after him. Because, and honestly, I don't really know what I can do with this unit. If we charge in there, it's just not gonna get good balance of power.
Ready and eager.
But if we could distract some of them, that would be really helpful. And that's what this guy here needs to do as well. Just distract them as they're coming down this way.
Ever vigilant.
Balance of power is not in our favor. But I've dealt with worse. Also, another good thing about this is if the Reaper bolt throwers are firing at us, they're not moving forward, not shooting at our archers, which is what they would be way better off doing. Oh, that damages units above in the air as well. That's good. Good to know. The longer this battle goes on, the worse it is for us because of their abilities. Okay, I need you to get around. Try and kill that one over there. Actually, I'll send you over here. Try and take out that Reaper Bolt thrower while he goes around. It's a shame these guys over here aren't hitting. What happened there? Oh, they must have dropped something down. So one. Okay, that's actually fine. It's not too bad. Now, while the Fireball probably could beat the Black Ark Corsairs, goddamn, they're moving fast. I just don't think it's a good trade for balance of power. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to get them in there. There's too many Black Ark Corsairs here, but at least we're providing a really good distraction. They've sent in a lot of units over here. And now we're shredding them over here. Oh, yeah, you go around over here, get rid of this one now. Like, that's not doing much damage to him. Over here, all this seems fine so far. It's good they're gone. Those would have been a big nuisance. No, you need to get back over here. I'm going to need to do the vortex attack. Okay, balance of power's moving back in our favor. Yeah, so that actually worked out really well because they dedicated way more force than they should have, and now our forces here are actually, it's favorable for us. Just keep them back. That is some painful fucking spells. But it does look like we're going to win. Good. Yeah, that's always best used while they're in combat. They're in tighter formations there.
Assyrian guides us, as you say. Orders understood. Eagle claw, Oriole.
Okay, one piece of artillery down. Try to get to the next one. I would like to pull these guys out, but they're too slow. The Black Ark Corsairs will just kill them. And at the end of the day, just Regiment of Renown, they can be replaced in, 10 turns.
It shall be done. It will be done. Attack! Sail! We will obey. Acknowledge.
Good, they actually did a really good job taking out those 2 artillery. And I definitely stand by my decision getting the Omen of Assyrian. That really helped us in this battle.
It shall be done.
And this battle is won. So that's probably going to get killed, but I imagine you recruited that as an emergency unit. So easy come, easy go, I guess. Quite like these new Arcane Phoenixes. Oh god, he got shredded right at the end there. And what do you know, he actually survives the battle. Still got to finish them off, but at least we killed the Admiral. Well, we have to, because they're unbreakable, they don't withdraw. So, they're not going to... This isn't a Black Ark anymore. They'll act as just as a regular army until their Admiral is returned. And we should still have just enough movement to finish the job. Maybe even auto-resolve it, which would save me time. So yeah, most of the damage done to just a couple of units, and all of our other archers are just fine. Because that one there, I think, started off damaged.
Remove their bonds. Restrain them.
Yeah, it's no longer a Black Ark. So even if we can't catch it,
Sailing on.
at least you don't have to worry about their bombardments anymore. And we can catch it.
Prince of Elfwan.
And fuck off.
Subjugate them across the waves.
And that's how you clean up Dark Elves. Alright, cool. So at least that's cleared up this area here for you. I'll hand it back now. So that situation solved. Alright guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.